Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Sean,
I'm Chris.
and today we are brought here to check out.
Twice. Fanfare.
We talked about doing a handful of different things after we got done with the Korean videography, and we were kind of leaning towards the time to twice. But I sit there and looked up, like, because Japanese reactions are always iffy on copyright strikes and things like that. But I looked up to see, like, I think that we should just go in the reverse order of Japanese songs like we did the Korean ones, and go from there as long as there are reactions to it, that have been up for a while. Because I mean, as much as I love the group and everything, I don't want to lose the channel based on just a couple videos,
couple copyright strikes.
But I'm super excited to check it out. Better was the very first Japanese song that we ever heard by them, and it's one of my favorites. Like, mentioned it last time, Better and Signal are probably my two favorites. A lot of them get stuck in my head, like More and everything like that, but those two, if directly asked, would be my answer. And then Kura Kura, that was a super catchy song too. So it's not like the Japanese songs are subpar or anything like that. They give it all 100%, it seems like. But I'm super excited to check this out.
I'm excited to have more videos of them.
But what I was getting at is, I think as much as we like watching, like crackhead videos and things like that, and there's like a golden heart of Twice that's been suggested by countless people on every single video. So I think when it comes time to not do a music video, that will probably be the first thing, and then hop into a series. Because like once we start a series, we're not going to do anything but that series.
Right. We're not just going to hop around unless something really just turns us off of it.
Because I know that they're coming out with the comeback. I think next month is when they come out with the Korean EP and everything. Like, you can go ahead and like pre-order it and everything now. But yeah, I'm super excited. This journey has been a lot more fun than I think either one of us expected. At first, it was kind of like, oh, it's a cool group. I really like the first couple songs. They have a bunch. Well, let's just check them out. But I think we mentioned it last time. I was fully expecting to. I like the newest ones, but the old ones weren't for. But no, that's not the case.
All the way through.
Every single song offers something different and brings a smile to your face. And now that we know like all the members and everything, it's kind of makes you proud of them. That's a weird thing.
You see the growth in it. And
well, you see them do something, and like, if you don't know somebody, especially like an artist on like YouTube and stuff like that, it's like you see them do something and it's like, oh, that was cool, but then you move on. But when you feel like you know them a little bit better, it's like, that was awesome, I'm proud that you nailed it. It's a completely different like mindset
feeling to it too.
But I'm super excited to check it out. Can you think of anything before we just hop right in?
No, ready to see it, man.
Well, if you are new here, hit subscribe. We notice and appreciate it. Think you're pretty cool if you do.
And leave a comment. We like to read them and reply.
Fanfare. This is super loud.
It is super loud. I think we were listening to stuff in between, but I was enjoying it.
Well, I enjoy it being stupid, but it's like, I know it's only like half volume on the screen, but like with the setup, it's like super loud. So if we don't turn it down a little bit, it'll completely drown out everything. We'll have to put like a headphone user warning or something beforehand. All right.
Can you feel me, everyone? 動き始める世界 It's time to say goodbye 待っていたよ君のことを心配しなくていいよ全部わかってるから覚悟
I like how Taeyong is like, all right, my verse is starting. You know, got to slam down on the table and everything. The rap line's super cute.
Here we go, here we go. 迷いを捨てたらそう響けば世界中にリプレイ軽やかに憧れていたステージへ夢じゃまだ終われないなら諦めないでさ届けブレイクプレイ負けないでシャインの輝いて星より光れいつだって最強の味方でいるよほら笑ってよ Always by your side どんな時も一人にしない You're my sunshine 希望あふれる胸のリズム奏でよう感じるまま Oh yeah Don't look back Alright鳴らせファイ高らかにリスタート高らかにあの日描いた未来へ聞こえてる君を呼ぶ声踏み出そうよさ叫べ Break を覚えて Brand new 自分らしくやり直せばいなかったって繋いだって離さないから約束しよう Always by your side
Some dance moves I can do, man.
Right. Get in there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like all their videos is super fun. But it did remind me like when they're putting paint on each other. Like which song is it where they were hitting each other with pillows
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything?
yeah.
But there's like a little clip of why Daeyoung gets hit the hardest and everything. Like because you know they're all like playing around and everything. But if you notice, Daeyoung is like full fledged swinging
Swinging,
this
yeah.
and trying to hit people. Like she's so mischievous. It's kind of cute. But yeah, everything. Every time I watch them, it puts me in a good mood, you know. And they do have something special because you can find like cutesy K-pop songs all day,
over. Yeah,
all day,
yeah.
left and right. But sometimes you're left like,
Yeah.
I'm not a teenage girl. Like this isn't appealing at all.
Right.
But this, maybe it's just because we know the group now. But none of it, even when it is like cuter than what I would normally listen to, it's like I still thoroughly enjoy it.
Right.
There isn't. I don't even think about like the sound of it necessarily. I mean, I just enjoy it for what it is. They completely like make me forget about like preconceived notions of what I like and don't like.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of
It resonates more with you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
so. But yeah, it's super exciting. I think, assuming that we have no issues with any of the like copyrights or anything like that.
We'll probably continue down this
Yeah.
path.
I don't know how different like the Japanese, like the songs that we already know, the Japanese versions of them, if the videos are different or anything like
If
that.
it's just
So,
lyrics changed. Or,
right.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah, I
have to
don't know.
figure that out on whether or not we redo those. But the video is different, then the song's in a different language, then it
It's
might be
different
worth
enough.
checking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's too similar, you know, like they have so much content that we want to see that we don't necessarily need to repeat things that we've already watched.
Right.
So, but like I said, hopefully somebody will tell us because I don't want to sit there and click and like try to figure it out and then ruin
The song.
yeah,
Yeah.
or just I don't want to see like any parts of because you can
Or
sit
any
there
surprise factor,
yeah, you
like-
can sit there and hover over like the YouTube bar and see like what the video looks like without listening to it, but that also spoils it a little bit, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So I do want to know if they're different enough. But either way, even if we don't do those, there's still like 10 or 12 more like Japanese
yeah.
only like versions of songs. So
we'll definitely at least be able to get through
Yeah.
those as long as the copyright holds out.
yeah,
But,
because I definitely want to know as much of their music as I can before we
Music.
start into non-music things, you know, because our channel is mainly just for listening to music and trying to find new music and everything like that. But
with
yeah.
an off video here and there rarely.
right, but they're worth it, I think. But I want to get to know all the music beforehand. So if there's any like spoilers in the like Time to Twice, I don't know how much music they play in that,
Yeah.
or like references that they use to old music videos. I don't want to watch content and be out of the loop because we haven't seen all the music videos.
And then like watch the video and be like, oh, that's what that's from.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, like shy. But yeah, can you think of anything before we get out of here?
Glad we checked it out. Glad they got more. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching with us. See you next time.